Welcome back to part 4 of the Today Focused Living series. Today Focused Living is really, it's the most beautiful way to live because it doesn't matter what happened before this day. It doesn't matter what's going to happen after this day. Those are the realms that the mind is overly concerned with. And what ends up happening is we end up missing life because actually you only really get to live today, right? We only have today. We need to wake up to this and make the most of it. So that's what this series is about. It's about experiencing daily transformation through really simple and easy practices, which I do and I share with you here. Number 7 is give thanks. Now, the subject of gratitude and thankfulness is similar to the subject of mindfulness and many other topics that we tend to have concepts about. And these concepts, beliefs, and ideas tend to get in the way of our actual experience of these things. Let's wipe the slate clean and start with a fresh mind, a fresh new outlook and perspective on giving thanks. If you've been following the series so far and you've been doing some of these practices, such as appreciating nature and breathing consciously, you will already have found this place within you where gratitude just spontaneously wells up and rises up in your being. Giving thanks is something that happens very naturally when we become present with life and when we're still for a moment. And that's when we find that we can't help but give thanks throughout the day. We give thanks for the sun, for the rain, for the flowers, for the birds, for the food, for the people in our lives, for our eyes, our ears, our hands, for the sound of music, for being able to walk, for being able to breathe, for being alive. You know, when you realize the miracle of life, you can't help but give thanks. It begins in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I give thanks for a new day to live. You know, a lot of people didn't get to wake up today. It's always good to realize that today is something to be truly thankful for. You get to live another day. Isn't that amazing? And if you realize the freedom that you have, you can do so much with this new day that you've been given. Now, the question may arise, who do you give thanks to, Aliki? Well, I give thanks to God. And God is another word that has a lot of concepts, beliefs, and ideas surrounding it. But again, we mustn't let these things interfere with our experience of the actual thing that we may use many different names for. Now, the God I give thanks to is the God of life, the God of all life. To me, God and life are the same thing, because I don't see anything apart from God. God is the creator of life, the sustenance of life. I see God in every flower, in every human, in every day. God is just here. God is the life in us. So because I see God in this all-inclusive way of oneness, it's very easy for me to give thanks throughout the day for everything. I don't think it's important so much who you give thanks to as much as giving thanks. You know, having a thankful heart is really the key here, because it really makes you happy, actually. Having a thankful heart is probably the number one thing that makes me happy. There's nothing like that feeling of being so thankful, so grateful, right? And we don't need to wait for something terrible to happen where we nearly lose our life to be that way. You can be that way with all the little things. You can be that way every single day. It definitely is a practice and a habit that you can cultivate. But trust me, if you've already started doing some of these today focused practices, you will already be experiencing that state of your being where you can't help but give thanks.